Everyone, we're saying done. We're going back to YouTube, hopefully. Come on, YouTube. There we are. So we're going to turn and get you guys situated again. And if you're catching the replay, I thank you so much. Go ahead and tap the fast forward button until you see some comments. It does take 24 hours for comments to show up on the replays. The day that it airs, it takes 24 hours for the comments to post. And hello, Miss Gloria. All right, so make sure that, can we see? Make sure we can see. Should pull out my box. We're having a catastrophe. Everything is falling. All right, so. All right, well, that looks fairly decent. If you're having a blurry screen, go ahead and check your resolution. YouTube likes to, and hopefully you can hear me okay. Yeah, I'm so excited for these goodies. I'm not opening these tonight because these are my design team stamps, and I'm going to make a pre-recorded video so that I can fast forward and stuff. So I'm super excited because let me flip to somewhere. July Tuesdays in July are my video days. So on the fairy stamper video, the 6th and my first post will be on the 6th, and my second one will be on the 20th. And on opposite days, so the 13th, I will be live at 9 p.m. New late hours. So, and then the 27th, I will do a live at 9 p.m. So every other day, I post to the Fairy Stamper channel, and then I'll go live the next week so that we can chat and have fun with our Fairy Stamper stamps. So excited. Hello, Miss Mary and Jean. How are you ladies doing today? I am fabulous, Miss Jean. Thank you so much for asking. Oops, abusing my thing. Okay. I know Tracy Fear is part of Not Afraid of Color, and I believe, yeah, her day is on Friday. Every other Friday for her, and she as well cannot believe it's already July. Isn't that crazy? But I'm feeling so happy. I've done it in a long time because my subscriber count has been kind of stagnant. But I thought we would do a shout out today. And I have gone, my last shout out, I had 327 viewers. I now have 382 viewers. So in that months that it's been, I have collected 55 new subbies. Oh, hot dog, hold on. I accidentally closed the screen that has all of my new subbies. So I can't read your comments right now. I'm going to pop open all of my recent subbies. And what I'm going to do is we're going to click on the date subscribed, and we're going to, nope. Come on. Date subscribed. And then we're going to pop open 50 at a time because I know there's not that many. I need the next page. I need that one person. MAJSANS Art. Thank you, thank you. Cindy Irish. And Think Pink and Purple Puppy Paper Crafting. And look at that. We have Not Afraid of Color. And HSLE Crony. And Mary Whitcomb. Denise Reynolds. Paper Crafting with Rebecca. Marie's Vermont Creations. Mary Massman. Elon, E-L-O-N, QP, and Sharita, S-H-E-R-I-T-A, Sharita, I love that. Leanne, and Try It, Like It, Create It, woohoo, Cards by Kendra, Pod Popper's Place, Megan, sorry, I butchered your last name. Are you guys frozen because of what? I've got super low quality playing. Come on, come on. Oh, I think maybe it's caught up. Maybe. Dork. Pardon me. Okay. Great. Buffering very bad here. Seems to be ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Okay, I think hopefully I am a dork. Let me tell you, caught up is. Okay, so I think we're good for now. I will try and pay attention. And make sure, oh, before I open that, I have happy mail. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Make sure we... Listening while at work. Won't be doing much chatting. That's fabulous. That's okay. Trying to reconnect. Well, hurry up and reconnect. We have viewers that want to see stuff. Okay. Come on. It's showing that I have stuff. Okay, come on. Let me refresh this page. Okay, I just refreshed my YouTube page on my laptop, and it seems to be okay here. So I'll give you guys just a minute to refresh if you need to leave the video and then come back in, see if that works for you, and we'll see how that does. I do apologize. We had some storms and stuff out here, and it's still really gray outside, so maybe, I don't know. Just my technology is not working today. All right. I keep buffering, so back it up a little minute or two. Okay. Alrighty. So I have some happy mail. This little gem is from, now I have an echo. Gotcha on the big TV and little screen. Well, you gotta mute one of them. Okay. I won this one on Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Isn't it beautiful? She did some ink smooshing techniques with plastic wrap, I think it was. And then she did the white heat embossing, and it's just really pretty. And she was doing an inspiration from Pinterest that her viewers get to vote on. And whatever wins the vote, she tries to recreate via inspiration on her channel. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, yep, Jean saw her make that, and so did Miss Tracy. And Miss June is so lovely. She is here saying hello to everybody. So I'm going to add that to my collection of beautiful cards. And then my next Happy Mail is from Debbie J's card swap. You can choose how many people you want to swap with, and I only had 2 this time. 2 seems to be a good number for me to handle because I tend to forget and have to do everything at the last minute. And this one is from a Ms. Beverly, and she put in a nice piece of vellum in there to keep it nice and safe. And even though it's got 3 little indents, I still can use this for pretty much anything. I mean, that's a good chunk of vellum right there. And look, that's just the prettiest shade of like this powdery grayish blue. And it coordinates together very well. She double stacked her ovals to give it some height. And then her little flowers, super cute. Super, super cute. I like this. Kind of makes it look like a little ribbon. And then look what she did for her inside. She added the white area and then a little extra piece from the front. So that's very nice. And then my little thank you, which I will be reading after my live. Super beautiful. And I like this too. She did some, I really need to do some fun stuff on my envelopes. Should. Doesn't mean I will. Hello, Miss Debbie J. I just shared your card. It's so lovely. And then this one is from our own Jean Morin. I probably said that wrong, but you know, can't hate me for that. Look, I got a spinner card. Woohoo! There's a happy little apple in there. Just saying. Yeah. That is so cute. I need to... I've been watching videos where they make these movers, cards, and everything. And I'm like, I really want to do that. And, of course, I get a lovely note. So I'll be watching that. And this card was made by hand. If you throw it away, those same hands will make a doll in your image and stick pins in its butt. That's so cute. Miss Bonnie is back. Fabulous. Open, she says. Open. Oh, that's my note from, that's right. Katie is her name, I do believe. Yes, Katie with an IE. I sent her some goodies to do some scrapbooking, and she made me a letter. Look at, oh, thank you, Katie. You're such a sweetie, and I absolutely love it. The colors are beautiful. Oh, that's so fabulous. And I love your little K's for Katie. I can just imagine this says so many beautiful things. Thank you. Woohoo, and I'll read the rest later. That's right, that's right, that's right. All right, and my last little bit of happy mail. Kind of excited because we can hear it shaking. She's still in surgery. Who's in? Katie's in surgery. I'm so bad. My memory sucks. If that is Katie in surgery, I hope she comes out fabulous on the other side. Oh, Gloria. That is absolutely stunning. This is from our very own Gloria Wolf. 10 hours. That is so scary. So we've got some textured paper here, some alcohol inking, and you can tell this is actual alcohol inking because when you tip it, you can see the glossy highlights. Photo doesn't really capture that. But that is just gorgeous. Oh, she's so sweet. And these are like little vellum. Ooh, vellum alcohol right there. Absolutely love it. I like how it's like almost in a card, like a, oh, that's right. Okay, because it's a magnet. She's all taken off the shaker. I don't want to ruin it. Because I want that to go with it. Can I make that go with it? Dismantling my card. Ta-da! Look at that. It's a magnet. Whoop, whoop. This is so cool. What have I got that I can stick it to right now? Check it out. You know what I need now is a magnet sheet that I can hang up in my craft room and get some crafty magnets. I love this. Hello, Pam, the PJ Stamper. How are you? Nope, didn't miss much today. So far, we had glitchy issues and lots of buffering and stuff. I'm loving, and I opened my Happy Mail, and I did shout outs to all my new people. But if you didn't have your channel is private, then I won't know that you're subscribed to me, and that's okay. I still appreciate you guys out there. But I did call off all my newest names over the last couple of months, which wasn't very much. But that's all right. So, today, I thought I would open up my Not Too Shabby. It's been sitting here a couple of weeks. Because that's how far behind the times I am. That even trying to be with the new stuff, it just isn't. Now, I like these boxes, okay? They're great. You can flatten them out, stack them up, and then when you need to mail something, just reuse them. Put the thingy right over the top of that, and then, you know, because the labels are taped down, even if it wasn't, you could just put a label right over the top of it. But you can cut these off. Pardon my knife, it's having issues. But yeah, you could pop these right off. And put a new label on top. Isn't that fabulous? Woohoo! Pretty pink tissue paper. Gotta love that. I'm just gonna pop the... Because if you like collecting stickers, you can still save that. And this was my first box set in a very, very long time. I have not done a purchase box set after the last one. It was terrible. I am subscribed, but I think my settings are on privacy, have privacy on. Yep. Hello, Sherry D. And that's all right. Like I said, we still thank everybody for subscribing. Okay. WJ, you guys are so sweet. I had to go back and see what I missed watching a bit on Fast Forward. I'm glad you guys liked the card I made. Well, heck yeah, that was fabulous. And I won it, so it's even better. Oh, and I won another one too, so I'm expecting another card. Jean, I use a dryer sheet to keep the beads free of static to make sure the shaker is sealed. And make sure the shaker is sealed on all sides. Yeah, anti-static powder. I used that in one of my cards, and it helped the paper pieces slide over each other because they're a little bit different than the beads and stuff. Definitely cool. But anyways, I do follow the Not Too Shabby on YouTube, and I've been seeing a lot of their designers create with the June box. Now, this is June. They are already working on that July one, and they have sneak peeks of their July, okay? And from my understanding, some of these products can be sold separately. So, when I saw this, I thought, you know, I'm not big on the smaller papers, but I've got two nieces that like paper crafting, and I thought I would get things ready so that they can make some cards and send them out to their friends. And I'm going to send them some of the papers that are in the set so that they can create some cards and send some stuff out. But so we have the slim line card papers, okay, and it's 4x9, okay, 4x9, which means you can do 4 by 5 1/4, okay, cards. You can still do your A2 panel, and then you'll have a nice little border, and you will have a little bit of extra. Let me grab an A2 just so you can see that if you don't like slim lines, don't hesitate to get packs that have specialty papers. Okay, so when I trim this, I'm going to have this beautiful section that I can use, you know, on another card, because it would be trimmed there. Okay, you don't have to fill it. You could push up a square and then have it like a Polaroid. So these slim lines, you can still use them on your A2s, your 5x7s. It creates a new look on your card. And die cutting, I saw die cutting. Yep, extras for die cutting. Okay, wow, you guys are so lovely in the chat. I love seeing you guys being chatty. So, what did I miss? I do SSS. That is, Simon Says Stamps Monthly. And that's it for Ms. Tracy of Not Afraid of Color. Lots of goodies. Yep. I'll have to give it another try. Pam is like, hey, let's get to the important stuff. What flavor is that lollipop? Let's go find out. Keep her in suspense. All right. What flavor? We have watermelon, wet face watermelon, coming to you today. That's really cute. And then, of course, in that same little pouch, we have a couple of little baggies of some beautiful sequins. Very summery for that one. This one is very water organic, and it's got these really cute little iridescent shells. I love that. Okay. Okay, and so Gloria says the embossing buddy did not help for her card. That's all right. Hi, Sandy Visker. Thank you for joining. 3x3 cards. Yep, you can even do those. That's funny. So T is also Tracy. Tracy Fear. And Jean is poking fun because she says that Tracy does not use die cuts. And she giggles and she says, I know, I intend to, but then, and I am the same way. Okay, now, if you're getting packages and you're like, what do I do with the cellophane stuff? Like these small ones, this would be good for a shaker card. You know, if you're just doing a little window, it's already sealed, and then you just tape it down. And so you can reuse these little plastic baggies to store stuff in. These guys will go into my embellishment drawer. But this paper, and I like this paper. It's like a thick, glossy photo card almost. It's very slick. The designs are super pretty. I love this. Ooh, that one's cute. But yeah, there's lots of designs. There is a ton of paper in here. Does it say how many? 12 designs, 2 sheets each. That's 12, 24. That's basically 24 card fronts you could do with that. So that's pretty awesome. I'm going to set those aside. And then we have the smaller 6x6. There's 24 double-sided sheets. So that's 48 designs possibilities, right? 12 designs. 24. Oh no, can't. No, this one is 24 pages. So that's 24 cards or scrapbook pages. And again, we've got some super cute designs. Like I said, I can just see my little nieces using these and putting some fun stuff on. Oh, that one's cute too. These are super cute. And that makes me sad. It's because, like, I wouldn't want to cut it up. I don't know. I'm going to have to see. Because they're so stinking cute. There's almost a line in there. Ooh, I have an idea for those. So I'm going to leave that up front here. Because we might make a quick card. Well, quick. You know, I'm never quick. Alright, so our first set of stamps. Magic is all around you. Oh, magic is all around. You just have to believe. Most definitely. And I've been seeing them stamp with these little fabulous critters. Super cute stuff. Our second one. Yeah, look at those seahorses. They're so cute. And let's see. And I like that it comes on both the left and the right. Hugs and fishes. Sorry if I was sharp. See ya soon. We will never lose each other. Super, super cute little. And these, I didn't hesitate to buy this even. Oh, yeah, double-sided. So you have like the girls on one side and a pattern on the other. I personally wish they would not do double-sided on anything ever. Bonnie, I don't want to show the other side. Chop it up. No hoarding paper. I have a sick sense of obligation. Okay, why do you have a sick sense? What did I miss? I intend to, but then still do that. I use the die cuts. My stamping, Simon says stamps, card kit stamps. It's the stamps you don't use. That's too funny. And sister, how y'all doing? All right. So yeah, and then like I said, I didn't hesitate to buy these, even though I have a ton of fish and stuff from other companies. I can see these with them. Like, I can use these shells with some of my other stuff that doesn't have shells. I can use the seahorses because I know some of them don't have beautiful seahorses like that. My digital stamp, you guys remember Sam from TLC Designs. I can shrink him down, print him, and, you know, we can have the girl version, a boy version on a card. So much fun. And then this cute little mermaid. I have a couple of other mermaids that I think would go with her so well. Sold most of them last night. Sold. Good job. Jean says, Gloria, you're talking to a woman who has 4 things of paper in those trays on wheels. Don't we all have a lot? Our stashes keep growing. We just got to use them up. And then this one says, you're mermazing. Let's celebrate. Be magical. In a sea of fish, be mermazing. Mermaid kisses and starfish wishes. These stamps are super cute. And then here is some of the goodies I think is going straight to my nieces. They're the ephemera. And I'm not a die cut person. They're beautiful. Don't get me wrong. They're beautiful. Okay. But I like to stamp and color. And if you're wanting a quick card and you don't want to stamp and color, these are a great way to make a quick card. You grab your paper, you grab your doodads, you stick them on there, you stick a sentiment, and you're good to go. And that's what I was thinking for my nieces. I could send them these, a couple of papers already chopped down, so all they got to do is glue stuff down and make some cards for their friends. Oh, look at these little octopus, pussies, whatever. Cover your children's ears. They shouldn't be watching anyways. But these are cute. I'm a die cutter, Marylander says. Okay, now I need to go back up here because you guys are so chatty. I love it. I like the narwhal. Where did we see? Yeah, the little narwhal on the stamp. Do we have one of those? Ooh, she's pretty. No narwhal, but we've got some fun fishies. Oh, she goes like that. She's got big eyelashes. She's kind of creepy though. Because fish with, like the crab with real people eyes. I don't know. It's kind of fishy. Okay. Just 2 large totes of 12 by 12. Not that many, boo. I like that fish. Yeah, Tracy, I would be doing the same thing. As Tracy says, I would be fussy cutting some of that extra white off. It is kind of a thick white, but, you know, it makes them unique and it makes them stand out. But, yeah, I would chop it off, too. I gave away or donated a bunch of 12 by 12 paper last year. I had it for years before I took my 10-year plus break from crafting. Great for kids. Would be an awesome gift. Yes, and that is exactly what I was thinking. Jean says, what, Gloria? Spell it out. What? Oh, that's because we missed part of your comment, Gloria. It says, I am a lovely lady. Yes. Sweet. You betcha. Crafty. Uh-huh. Tracy says, I still can't give up any of my closet and underbed storage full of yarn. Yeah, sometimes we get our stuff and it's very hard to let it go. I have a whole stash of jewelry stuff that I added to but barely used, and I'm like, I should get rid of it. And then I'm like, no, I should make something. I should get rid of it. No, let's make something. But these are super cute. I'm loving these. I'm going to put them back in their little... Oh, there's a turtle. I missed the turtle. Put these back in their baggie because, like I said, these are going out in the mail so they can make some cards. Oops. But we are going to make a quick little card. Yeah, I know. I've been on for a half an hour. A little over half an hour. Half an hour. Okay. Oops. I missed a guy. Let's get you back in here. But I am so excited. Okay. I was looking at you paper. And we're going to use. Let's grab our stamping platform. Come hither in, stamping platform. And we're going to make our favorite-y. We're going to make some small cards. Where's my piece of paper? All right, that's got the pretty blue on the back, so that should work out just fine. I'm going to look, if I put that there, so what I'm thinking is I'm just going to cut in between and just have one row of the pretty ladies, which will be fabulous. And then we're going to flip it over and use the blue portion. All right, so we need that. We're going to do some fussy cutting. And we're going to go in between all of these. Do, 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 do. Hopefully, I'll get my scissors back in there. And around. And around. Oh, turtle's nose is kind of close there. Around the turtle. So we're just gonna take a little strip of this one. And that's what's really great about some of these designs, is you can cut that a couple of times and just make multiple cards with one sheet. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to put this on here, and we are going to take it all off the top. Nope. Chop, chop. Where's my chop, chop? We're going to take a sliver off of the bottom, line it up down here, a little bit off the bottom, and then we're going to do the 5 1/4 so that we just have a little border around there. So there we go. So that's going to sit on there, and we're going to have just a nice little border. Gosh, what size did I cut that at? 5 1/4. That is what it is. Okay, and since we already chopped this up, I'm going to do 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Just like my other one. And 4. Because we've taken 1/4 off. Okay, so that is going to go on there like so. This is going to go on there like so. I like that. Then, see, and then we don't have very much wasted paper left. That's very clever. Okay, so we're going to... See, we already have the mermaids, so what we're going to do is we're going to stay away from the mermaids, and we're going to do some fishies. I'm liking this octopus, and since the narwhal was shouted out, we'll use the narwhal. We're going to use the narwhal and the jellyfish. Okay, so those two will be on there like so, like that, and then we're going to stamp on some, I'm thinking if we stamp on, I want something small, so maybe just some bubbles. Ah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to stamp on some leaves. Ugh. So, we're going to add some leavies in betweenies. And yes, I'm going to stamp directly on the paper, and then I'm going to alcohol ink color them. and hope that it covers most of the paper. And if it doesn't turn out, it's just paper. I'll be okay, maybe. So we're gonna set these little lovelies aside. Thunk. Off to the side with you. All right. So we're gonna open our little doodad. Don't need you. Try not to move too much. You can wait and you can wait. And I just want to move you just a hair. Okay. Put our little magnet on there. For the most part, hope that stays put. Okay. Now this time, because if you guys watched my last video, I didn't prime my stamps because I didn't want to go look for my Versamark. It didn't stamp very good. So I'm just taking some Versamark. It's a clear ink. It's not going to affect anything. And I'm just going to tap it on there. Make it happy. And you only have to do this once. Okay. And then we're going to take that beautiful VersaFine Clair. And we're going to be careful when we stamp with this, because this is a wetter medium of stamp. And so, this slick paper might cause it to stay wet longer. Okay. And that's okay if it does. We're going to set that down. She's going to be in trouble if she sees this. Uh-oh. Who is? What did I do? You guys are cracking me up. Okay, what am I doing? I gotta roll back. Look at these comments. I was 9 and 89. I've been called a slacker before. Heck, I'm still a slacker. Ooh wee. Now see how the priming of those and this just made a beautiful, beautiful print. I don't even need to do that a second time. That's just gorgeous. And I'm pretty fortunate. There's not too many dark spots in my Norwal, so those should be easy to cover. And we can add extra spots just to change it up a little bit. And then my jellyfish, that's going to be really pretty, those little dark spots, when I go over it with another color. So that should turn out just fine. I'm going to clean my stamps. Smash the like button and show her some love. Thank you, Debbie, for that. I love it. Jean, she says she still has a cross stitch. She started in 89. Yeah, you guys talking about all the stuff that we purchased and still haven't finished. That's me. Buy it, don't finish it. That's okay though. Enjoy your dinner, Debbie. Smash that like. I will have to go back and read comments. If you guys had a question that I missed, always repeat it. Melissa, she asks, if alcohol markers don't cover completely, would colored pencils over the marker help? Yes, it would. It would give it a different texture and look, and it's actually kind of fun to do pencil over marker. You can even do pencil over printed images, and I have an example of that somewhere. So right here, my printer pooped out, and so this all was this weird orangey red color, and I went over it very lightly with some colored pencil and added some darker tones in there, and so it didn't look like a printing error. So yeah, you can definitely color with your colored pencils right on top. You can even try it with just colored pencils instead of using the markers if you don't have alcohol markers. And I'm not, you can try watercolor markers because again, it's just paper, right? But I think it would, the water would cause the paper to do weird stuff. So that's why I'm not using anything water-based aside from my ink. Now I'm going to add some leaves. And again, we're just going to tap some of that Versamark on there. That's the year I graduated, Gloria says. What's Manifest? Manifest is a TV show on, what is it, Netflix, you guys, or actual ABC channel or something like that, where I haven't watched it, but what is it? The plane shows up like 5 or some years later with their whole crew there. And yeah, they're trying to figure out what happened. And it's got the guy from the show I used to watch. Oh my gosh. I can't think of the name of it. Where she's basically Snow White's daughter and he was Prince Charming. I liked that show. Oh yeah, look at that. So beautiful. Get to crafting here. I'm going to have you guys here forever and a day. Just do that one there. And then we'll stamp a couple on the other side. Yeah, 5.5 years, the person. And she's watching it on Netflix. I like Netflix. I got in trouble. I watched the entire first season of Beauty and the Baker. It's like a modern day soap opera, I guess. But I watched the whole dang thing. Once Upon a Time. Yes, that's, oh, I love that show. And there's the last couple of seasons I actually need to catch up on because we were moving and so we didn't have TV at the time. So I missed a couple of seasons. But see how I inked with the Versamark the first time and then just the second time and third time, all I got to do is put on the black. And it inks up so nice. I'm going to slide it and wipe my little mat off here. Because I will stick my fingers in that. And it will be a disaster. We don't want disasters. Okay. And I think we're going to put one little leafum there and one right there. And I think we'll be good with the leavies. And again, you just do sporadic. They don't have to be anything special. Get some off the page. All that stuff. Hi, Bernie. Thank you for joining us today. She says, I like your nails. Thank you. That Five Below Smoke and Mirrors brand. I'm really digging how easy it is to use. I do a thin layer for the first coat, and then the second layer, it just goes on so nice. Oh, really? Snow White and Prince Charming are married in real life? That would be interesting. All right. I'm liking this very much. I think I did good. Okay, and if we tip it to the side, we can check to see if it's still wet. And right here, there's a couple of high gloss areas. And there, I know that my ink is not dry completely. So I'm going to clean up this little bit of inky mess. I'm going to stick these guys on here so I can clean them up really good before I put them away. I'm going to grab my heat tool, okay, and turn on my heat tool, and then I'm just going to hit it with some heat and make sure it's all dry. Okay, I'll tuck this down here. Yeah, my nails, they match my stamp positioner and my new Samsung. I am in love with my new tablet, let me tell you. So if you're going to dry and you notice the paper is buckling, just go to the back side, the front side, the back side, the front side. Okay, and just to be on the safe side, because I do not want to ruin my stamp, I'm going to make sure nothing comes up, because that would be my luck. Okay, and that's a good way to test. You can grab, you can see a couple little specks came up. You test your paper. You can use white copy paper, lay a sheet down, and then gently rub it and see if any extra ink comes off. Okay, so I'm thinking I need to turn on the light because I can't see, but it's unplugged, so we'll have to make do. Let us do purple, pinks. I don't know. I'm just grabbing some colors that I'm hoping will go over the top of the colors. Okay. So I grabbed some purples and pinks and a little bit of orange. Oh, I forgot my leaves. I'm just going to grab a nice grouping of greens. I don't know. We just grab them. And then we're going to see if it'll show up. Get out of my way. Oh, yeah. See? Covers that right up. And we don't have to do anything fancy. I'm just going to do one layer of coloring and tap, tap, tap to get the color in. Alcohol markers, pretty much any marker that's good. The ink wants to come out, okay? And if you hold the marker too long, it'll start to spread and bleed. And so sometimes you just need a little tap to get that color in there. And you don't have to push hard. It's just a nice, tender little tap. Tap and drag, whatever you need to do to get your color to do what you like it to do. And you can see I grabbed like 3 colors of green, but I like this one, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do just this one green, because it's fabulous. So we're adding some alcohol right over the top, and you can see it's still got some spots, but you can't really tell if it's, you know, supposed to be there, not supposed to be there. Very easy coloring. Light taps. And if you're a person with shaky hands, if you get your hand down and use this part, start in the middle, okay? Once you start tapping or coloring, you can tell your shake how to work on the paper. Use your shaking to your advantage, because I shake all the time when I color. Ooh, Melissa Crawford, she's getting a new Five Below store near her. I like it. I like to go in there and see what kind of arts and crafts they have available. They're not too bad. My version of watercolored brush pens, I got from there. They dry out quick, but you know, I used them for a while. And at that price, you know, you're not too butthurt to go buy another set. Add that beautiful green in there. Our last little leaves. The birds are talking outside. Okay, so now I'm thinking some purples and oranges for our jellyfish. Now, you can use your scraps. I was just thinking, man, I ain't got no scraps. That was terrible. I don't have any scraps, but I do. So I can see that that color shows up really good on there. And that one is dang near the same color. Try. Oh, that's a nice pink. That actually, I think, will go good with that. I think we'll do a purple narwhal and then the pink and orangey jellyfish. And just again, doing some dotting to get those little bits in there. Just like so. And then if you want to add color to your tentacles, if you trace on the outside or the inside of them, not directly over the top of them, is a good way to add some color. So we got you. And jellyfish are see-through anyways, so having that blue watery background shine through is kind of cool. There's our little jellyfish. I'm going to call that, am I going to call it done? No, I'm going to add some more of this pink. Just go around the one side to add some color. Just like so. Fill in some color there. Yeah. I like it. Very spotty. And I apologize. I have the Arteza Everblend that I'm using today. My only other sets are the Spectrum Noirs. I can't afford the Copics, so no. Okay, so we're going to test our pink. Ooh, very lovely. Our purple. Yep, that'll go good with it. And, ooh, that's good. Hey, look at me. So we're going to do the dark part, which would be right under the belly. Okay. And a little bit of dark there, maybe under the eyes, and maybe in there. This fin will be mostly in the dark, and then a little bit of darkness here. Then we're going to come in with our second go over the top, and I picked, not sure what's going on. That actually turned out darker. Not a big deal. I'm not sure which one is darker. We'll just add some extra color right over the top. Because that happens sometimes. You go to actually use it and the properties change a little bit. And I'm just coloring, saturating the whole area. That helps get rid of the marker marks, especially alcohol inks. If you saturate at some point it can't accept anymore, and so it all just blends together. And if you work fairly quickly on the blending sections, like you lay down some color, you grab your pen and you lay down your other color, those harsh lines bleed out a little bit easier. So there is our little narwhal, and I think her is going to have a pink unicorn. Because it's my narwhal. We can do whatever we want. Woohoo! Super cute. That jellyfish needs some shiny. Okay, so we have our card base. And you can see it's soaked through. So if you're working, be sure that it's on something that you can clean up, or another sheet of paper that you don't care about. And I need to make sure this opens the proper way. Okay. We're going to get this nice and centered. Helps if we glue it too. Yeah. La 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 la. A little bit goes a long way. Yeah. And we're gonna line this up in there. Liquid glue is nice because you can adjust it for a brief moment. Okay. And then we get our beautiful patterned paper. Okay, I didn't get any glue in that corner, so we're going to do that. And we're going to stick this down right over the edge there. Just like so. Ah! I think it's adorable. Okay, I know I missed something. We're wondering if Jean is shady. I'm not a shadier. And that's it. Easy peasy. So we used one sheet of the paper, the double-sided, and let me pull out the other one so we can re-look at what it was. Okay, so this is the one sheet we used, and all we did is we did a fussy cut line through there, which left a little jagged edge, and then we just cut the 4 by 5 1/4 out of the rest, which gave us this piece. And we took 2 stamps and some foliage and stamped that on there. I should have set this here and then placed my stamps, but that's okay. It's just a little bit didn't get shown. That's all right. I think it turned out not too bad. Bernie says I'm shady. And then this was the back side. And then that was all the scrap that was left after using that one sheet on an A2 size card. And then we did some simple coloring with our alcohol-based markers, which, again, there's a bazillion brands out there. You know, and I did my research. Arteza had some good reviews. So they had a good sale. I bought them. All right, I do appreciate you all for joining me today and opening this box of goodies. I can't wait to integrate them in with some other stamps and make some other fun summery cards. Any questions? Glue worms. Okay, so what Tracy, or T from Not Afraid of Color, is saying is some papers, when you use a liquid adhesive and you do your lines, it leaves a worm that is actually visible on the outside of the paper. And This is not. Another thing that causes that, I'll go over this really quick. Okay. So, if you have your thinner papers, show it really good, okay? That little glue worm. So what happens is you glue, you see how much I used right there? That's quite a bit of glue. So I put that down and we can see that glue on there, okay? A good way to resolve that is do very thin, okay? Let it just trickle out, because you're buying these designer bottles of glue, whether it's Barely Art or Gator glue, was it reptile glue, glitter glue, anything like that. They do so good with so little. Now you can see my marks a little bit, not as predominant. So, oh man, here, see? Same glue, different application. Super thick, super wiggly. Okay, and then a thinner application, okay? And the thinner application actually dries a lot faster. The other thing you can do is work it out so that it's not as bumpy, okay? But you can still see very clear those marks. Now, trying to get these, okay. Thick application, thin application. We're still ripping the paper apart because it really holds on. That's why you don't need a ton. This stuff will last you so long if you just do the thin, okay? And if you get a big bubble, you just tap it and apply it somewhere else and you're good to go, okay? So that's a good way if you're worried about the paper. Just use very, very light amount of glue and you'll be happier. Because I made that mistake. I put it on too thick when I first got it and it doesn't need it. It can go on super, super thin and still do a really good job. Okay, I do like coloring. I use some of the new Bruntfunner Square oil pencils today. They are really awesome. Like the review videos say, you have to like the process though. Yep, and that's true. And she's saying sometimes you just don't know until you test it. But this one, with my application, it glued down really nice. All right. Okay, so I will always have my Wednesday at 7 p.m. Okay, and that is where we just use stuff to make cards. You know, my next video, I am going to do the alcohol ink on vellum. I just got some printer ink, so how the heck do you sharpen a square pencil? I'm assuming once you get it tapered down a little bit, it will start to make a circle. But, okay, yeah, reptile adhesive, art glitter glue. I just use tape. Tape is really good, especially if you want to be sure, like vellum. Doesn't matter how thin you apply glue to vellum, you're going to want to, tape is better. Okay. Oh, what was I saying? Wednesdays, 7 p.m. always. We will be here crafting. Every other Tuesday, starting on Tuesday, July 13th, Tuesday, July 13th, I will be doing a 9 p.m. live using the fairy stamper stuff. I'm going to just dedicate my every other Tuesday just to the fairy stampers and integrate it with some stuff that we already own, in case you're on the fence of buying or just want to see how we integrate other companies together. That's what those Tuesdays at 9, and I'm doing 9 p.m. because I have to be, I don't have to be, but I like to watch Miss Debbie J at her Tuesday at 5:30. So I wanted a good time between them. Yes. Tracy says, my hubby sharpens his carpenter pencils that are rectangular with a knife. Until I did some research and found some videos, I was sharpening even my Prismacolors with a knife, because the pressure you apply versus the pressure these apply makes them last longer. I'm already wanting more colors. Everybody's loving those new burnt color pencils. I will probably not be getting those because I have my Prismas and Derwents that I don't use. I want the 520. What would you do with that many colors? Is it 520 or is that a little? That's a lot. Not afraid of color. I still have no color pencils. Yeah, to dabble, you know, Crayola color pencils are still my favorite play around pencil. I have them right over there. Yeah, they're a good playing pencil. And then my Prismas, they have that more creamier texture and you don't have to push as hard, and they do layering and all that fun stuff. Yes, 520. I saw that. Holy moly. Pam, shame on you. She's got the 120 Prismas that aren't even sharpened. Get those out. Bust them out. Do some coloring. I have some Spectrum Noir pencils in my giveaway pile. I bought some watercolor pencils from Tuesday Morning, the Kingstart brand, to see if I like them. Yep. That'll be good. Because you can use them as color pencil or add a little bit of water. How does the no color pencils work? What? Melissa says, one day I'll have a set of Prismas. You can start small. You can even just buy like one or two. Prismas, you will find videos that love them or hate them because they are, again, a different way to color. Just like the new Brent Furschners, whatevers that are out there. And I use my Prismas light in lots of layers. They do G, but they were my grandmother's, so I keep them as a keepsake. They are my Derwents from the 60s. Derwents. And see, I've been out of the loop of crafting for so long. I didn't even know they did videos, and then I'm seeing all these Derwents, and I'm like, to me, Derwents are new, and I'm going through my mom's stuff, and she's got Derwents. And I'm like, I didn't even know. Technology. Passing the word through YouTube. Alrighty, lovely ladies. I will say I love the burnt furner. Yeah, I gotta do some more work with the intense pens. Ooh, they're so yummy. I will let you all go. I just keep yammering on. Have a beautiful night, everyone. And if you have questions or want to see something, definitely you can email at chatwithsassy@gmail.com or leave comments down below after my live videos during any video. And check out my Facebook and Instagram, Elizabeth Costa-Rogers on Instagram and Chat with Sassy on Facebook. I will be posting a notice the day before I do a live, so those Tuesdays and Wednesdays will get a day before post to let you know that I'm going live. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye. Yeah, the ink tints are a water soluble. I don't know what they're made of, but they're water soluble.